Hi Virgo, and welcome to your monthly July love reading. My name is Kayla and welcome to Many Moons Tarot. Today we will be diving into some messages that you might be experiencing in your love life. We will see some self-care messages that you might want to take advantage of this month, some moonology messages that will give you a little bit of advice and like the overall theming of this reading, as well as a few other oracle cards that will guide us through the messages for your love situation in July. So let's go ahead and get started shuffling the deck. To get the overall energy, Virgo's overall energy in their love situation they are going through for July 2025, Spirit. Now remember, take what only resonates and leave out the rest. So we have the Emperor, the Fool, Page of Cups, of Swords. So I'm about halfway done with these readings so far for July, and I'm very much so seeing the Queen of Swords come out a lot. The Fool also is been out a lot this month so far, so I'm kind of getting a lot of people taking chances and kind of maybe not thinking through, or you know, just kind of like needing that like direct action, like listening to your gut and trusting that, because in the love situations you might see yourself in your life, like it's not easy, but you need to trust yourself at the end of the day. We'll see. What is the Fool for Virgo? Page of Cups, Five of Cups. All right. So the Fool talks about leaping into a new experience, starting fresh, taking chances. The Emperor as the overall theme. The Emperor knows what he wants. The Emperor means business. He means war. He's determined. He is very structured and established. Two of Swords with the Fool. You know, maybe you're not seeing the illusion of something. You know, this Emperor could be your partner. It could be you. Take whatever resonates. Two of Swords is about decision making, choosing between two things. Maybe, you know, you did something with the Fool. Maybe you did it without thinking. And now, you know, you're thinking, maybe did I do the right thing? Because with the Seven of Pentacles is talking about, you know, you've made a decision, but maybe you're not seeing any rewards yet, right? Like, it's there, you've started it, but, you know, maybe nothing's coming of it yet. Page of Cups, new beginnings. Something wants to give attention to you. Like, you want to give attention to it, whatever resonates. Page of Cup is like somebody young. Could also talk about kids. So, I don't know, take whatever resonates there. Queen of Swords is about determination. Sometimes they're a little bit of a loner, but they want action. Swords are about actions, you know, making moves, trusting yourself, having that determination. Five of Cups. There's two cups in the background. Whenever I see the Five of Cups, I feel like all is not lost. feel like, yeah, you might have a few things in front of you that have tipped over, stumbled over, but there's still hope if you want it to, of course. There's still hope there for something. So take whatever resonates here. Let's kind of see maybe what we get for our overall theming here. Something that Virgo needs to hear for the month of July in their love situation. Spirit, what do we have? Attend to the details. So yeah, maybe you didn't think everything through, right? You took that leap of faith and now you're realizing like, hey, this doesn't come easy. Like, you want to be that emperor figure, you want to have everything that you're deserving of in your life, but maybe you haven't, put the details in. Last moon, the quarter moon in Virgo, so this is Virgo, this is you, You are a very, much perfectionist sign, so you should be putting those details into anything, and especially your love life. So we'll see. These details, we'll see what happens. All right. We're going to pull a message, maybe get a little more insight on potentially what this love situation is experiencing in July. Whoever wants to come out, Spirit. So this card doesn't really want to come out, but we're going to bring that out. We'll get another one. Dating. Maybe this is your first leap of faith and you're getting back out there. This could be you getting back onto the dating scene. You're fresh at it, right? Maybe something hasn't worked out in the past, but you don't want to maybe leap too soon because you want to have that success, Maybe that's kind of where this is headed. Let's get one more. We have Phoenix, so it's a new phase, changed mind. Maybe you've changed your mind on people, or you're about to. You're kind of maybe getting to that decision-making stage, attending to those details. Maybe you want more from somebody, right, before you make that final decision. You want the Empress to your Emperor. You want to make that decision with a clear, focused mind, but you made that leap of faith. You got to hang in there, right? Maybe this is what the Five of Cups is talking about. You haven't lost all hope yet. Just put a little effort in. Put a little effort in. Let's see. Something Virgo needs to keep on their radar. Maybe it's in their subconscious. Simplicity. So maybe you're going overboard, maybe you've put too much time and effort into something already, but sometimes less is more. Don't go over the top there. Let's get one more. One of them flipped out of the deck. Dream. So you are responsible for your own life. Maybe pay attention to what your dreams are telling you. Maybe you've had these visions before too. But yeah, sometimes less is more. Just pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings and what your dreams might be telling you. Because you went out back to the dating scene, maybe for a reason. It's a new love. But just gotta maybe put in some work to it, because there is hope here. I do see like you started this journey for a reason, right? But the Emperor here is gonna get what he wants too. He means business. Let's get a little more energy and information here. So clarify this Emperor here. Six of Swords. Yeah. So maybe you've, like I've said in the past, so maybe you've tried it. You're out there. but you're so close to giving up. You're so close to giving up, but I feel like it's going to be victorious here. I feel like it's going to be victorious. What's the overall outcome for this message? Remember, Virgo, take what resonates and leave out the rest. These messages aren't for everybody. Take what makes sense into your own life. So the overall message here is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is slow. So maybe this is just saying, you know, tune into those details. Take it slow. Like, nothing is being taken from you. Like, you're your own person. You can make those decisions, but maybe putting more effort into your dates even. Like, maybe they've just been basic, you know. Maybe it's just been a little coffee date, you know. You can't really put together much about a person until you actually, you know, get to know them a little more. But I think you'll know. I think you'll have an idea once the month concludes. So take what makes sense out of this into your own life. Let's get a final self-care message for the month of July for Virgo. And we have family. So family, spend some time with your family if you can. You know, we often forget about our family sometimes when we are wrapped into a relationship, especially in the early stages of a relationship. We want everything to work out for us, obviously, but your family's there to support you and your decisions too. But I trust that you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out, Virgo. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. And I appreciate you tuning into this message from Spirit for July 2025. And we will see you at your next reading. Take care.